Welcome, fellow fruit fans, to another Wednesday, Board Game Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday, whatever I feel like calling it Wednesday. I'm MangoTownMatt. We got MangoTownTravis here. Still got Fresh Bedhead, and we will be playing ConHex, ConHex. However you choose to say it is not wrong as long as the people you're speaking to understand it. So, ConHex is very similar to Twixt, which Travis and I played a couple weeks ago, where yellow is trying to get from the yellow side of the board to the other yellow side of the board, making a connection. MangoTownTravis, who is red or burgundy, if we're being particular about our colors, is trying to go from the very top red to the very bottom to make a connection. The way that ConHex works is, if you'll notice, there are both squares and circles. With the circles, you put a seed in the circle, and in order to capture a circle with a piece, you have to either have, I think more or less you have to have the majority of the pieces, the majority of the seeds placed on that. So if it has 3, you have to have at least 2. If it has 6, you have to have at least 4. Should be interesting. One thing that the creator of the game noted is that it is significantly easier to get around the outside of the boards, but it's almost always impossible if you have players who know that to make that happen. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of shenanigans MangoTownTravis and I will get up to. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm not sure exactly when this game began. I'm also not sure. Oh, did you hit start? Excellent. Alright, I guess Travis will go first. Now, one interesting thing about ConHex is with your very first move, you generally don't want to put your seed somewhere that is advantageous. Because let's say that Travis puts his seed on O2, right up here at the top. The very first thing I have the opportunity to do is steal that from him. So while that could be a great move, or while you could have very nice friends, one thing that you can also do is swap colors. So I just swapped with Travis. Get sneaky from the get-go, but I'm sure, being the master abstractician that he is, he'll figure out some way to fool me twice. You know what they say about that. Whew.
I was looking at yellow thinking, oh, I'm still red. I don't know if that's a great move to start.
I don't think it's a bad move necessarily.
So you have to connect tiles, not dots, isn't that correct?
Correct. So the whole idea of the dots is that you need to, so the outer ones are the easiest because they usually have an odd number of dots, meaning that you only have to place 2 dots in order to capture a tile. But if you look towards the inner rows, you need usually at least 6, which means you need to have at least 4 different dots down in order to capture that. So, I mean, strategy and tactics are both crucial to this game, both the larger tactics of the game as well as the smaller strategies and how you play throughout. So it will be interesting to see what kind of... okay, so I guess for the ones in the middle you only have to have 3. You have to have half. That may change if you and I, for example...
Oh, yeah, I'm going the wrong way. I keep thinking I'm red.
Well, it's still early in the game. It is still early in the game. And I'm sure we'll play more than one game. You have any dreams last night, Travis? Nothing worth noting. Me neither. Say, my arm's a little messed up this morning, though. I must have done something with it. There have been a lot of days this year where I've woken up and been like, "Oh, why does my like entire body hurt?" Not entire body, but I'll wake up and be like, "Ooh, my wrists. Ooh, my elbows. Oh, my back." I suppose that is getting old, though. Older.
I think you're in. I don't really think you're in stuff. Use that good stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky. Because, for example, right now, I'm looking at G, I, and K. We'll see. We'll see what is able to happen between now and 2 moves from now. Could get tricky. Could get tricky. I was also interested. I mean, I haven't played ConHex before. I did watch some tutorials on it, but nothing that's particularly noteworthy. One thing I'll be interested to see is what what outcomes could possibly create a draw situation.
Feeling really good about this game, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice. Yeah, so as we were able to see, it's very easy to go along the outer edge of the board, which makes me wonder, like, I wonder what sort of things would push you towards the center of the board. I mean, maybe it's just strategy, but
Yeah, that's not the best. I think you could have done a better job.
I guess we tend to play a lot of abstract games during Board Game Wednesdays. I guess this is. I don't. I mean, I understand why this would be considered abstract, but I don't think it's too abstract. Interestingly enough. Oh, that was crazy. I didn't even think about that. That's wild.
Yeah, so can I even win that?
No, I don't think you can. But how about this? On this next round, let's try not to go around the outside and let's see what kind of situations we get to going through the middle. Because I mean, if we now the complexity rating on this game on I think it's Board Game Geek is usually the website I go to research. Oh, bless you.
Like I'm pushing places.
Oh, really? Maybe you have to put one down on either C16 or A17.
Yeah, just show me.
Weird. Does it give you the option to pass?
Design, which I guess is what it should do.
Yeah.
Well, showing up that I was on the line.
That's really strange. Let's see if it says anything down here. Ah, you know what? It's saying connection error. So let me just do this really quick. Yeah, this happened the first time that we played. We apologize for the technical difficulties, folks. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to exit out of this. And I will just quickly pull up IG Game Center again.
Yeah, well, I think I was making there too.
Right, so let me just restart. Let me open up a new window for ConHex. And there we go.
Are you recording or streaming?
Both.
Both?
Yes, yes indeed.
Can you send me the recorded file after we go?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I certainly can. All right. All right, so it's up now. We are back in action. A little 1-1 ConHex extravaganza going on. We're going to try to stay away from the sides this time and just go straight in towards the middle. See what kind of shenanigans we can get into. Though so far I'm enjoying ConHex. I think one thing that would make it interesting is if you put all the nodes at a C17, G17, K17, or even just made 6 for every single one.
You left the game.
Yeah, I left the game and created a new one because it was a connection error and it would not do anything for me. Oh yeah. Let's get this party started. Yeah, did you see that that guy stole that armored vehicle and was driving it through Richmond?
No, the guy that stole the armored vehicle and was driving through Richmond.
Yeah, did you see about that?
Yeah.
Crazy. Man. Ooh, that may have been good, Travis. May have been good thinking. Hmm. This may still be problematic. But at least I was able to get that one yellow square in there. Man. Man, oh man. Some great background music. Ooh. That was good. That was real good. Oh, what to do? What to do? Yeah, I'm not sure there's anything I can do at this point. Yeah, I think regardless of what I do, it's game over. Because you have this top square, the G through K, G2 through K2, and also E16 to I16. Oh well, gotta do something. Oh shoot! Here we go. Game over, boys. Nice. Good job. It's gonna be a land war, Travis. The question is which one of us is invading Russia? Probably me. If this goes the way they usually go. Hmm.
I think that's a waste of move, in my opinion.
The one that you just did, or the one that I did?
No, you did, because like you placed there
Uh huh.
I4, I4, and then I made it square. So like,
Yeah. I mean, at the same time, though, I'm able to head you off at. If you had placed on e4, you would have gotten. You would have made 2 squares yellow. Because you have two. You have b3 and d5, but you also have g4 and d5. I feel like as soon as you end up in the position where you have to try defending, you're kind of fucked.
yeah.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, so bad planning on my part. That's for sure. We'll see though. I may be able to pull some shifty moves. Probably not though. I think regardless of what, I think there's nothing I can do at this point to win. At least I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, really anything. I would need an extra move to even to be able to head you off from winning. I don't think that. I think as long as you make like 3 or 4 different moves, any of the 3 or 4 different possibilities, assuming you pick those 3 or 4, there's pretty much nothing that I can do to keep you from winning. Yeah, cool. Oh, I'm surprised you went that way.
Yes, I mean,
It doesn't really matter. I mean,
we do another one?
yeah, we might as well. Do one more.
Quick start.
Oh yeah, sorry. Just waiting on you to put a piece down.
I think I did this move last time, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's
This may be the most interesting game yet. Yeah, but if your starting move had been D13 instead of E13, I think I'd be super done for right now.
Yeah, I thought D13 would have been a pretty good. That's what I mean.
You were just waiting for me to steal that from you, weren't you? Typical Travis.
I thought you had me. I think I just made a really good move.
Yeah.
I think if you would have gone where I went and got that square, you would have had it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, this game over. 100%. Nice. God, they're so stupid.
No, this is the first time I've played it.
That's true. That's true. Watson. I'd be interested to see how the game would change if you had 6 opportunities around every square, with the exception of the corner squares, which would have 5. Have to see if maybe a variant like that exists. Oh, we'll definitely have to play this one again. I enjoyed it so far.
Yeah, make sure to send me the file.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, do you know where they would be stored? Thanks for tuning in, folks. We will see you next time. We have streams all week, and you can catch us on YouTube. Tune in next Wednesday for some more board games. Tune in next Tuesday for some chess. Have a good one. Catch you on the flip side.